Alright, the Khaos List. Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Alright, Nzo, here we go. Take N and Z, then throw in a O. Nzo's the name, and this is the show. It don't matter what the haters say, cause everybody knows at the end of the day, the Khaos List comes on Tuesday nights. Describe it in word, dynamite. He brings fire to all the masses. He rocks a hoodie, a snapback, and a pair of glasses. Khaos List, the second show of the week. Questions so fire that they make you speak about issues that are universal. We talk about shit that's controversial. Sit back, chill, enjoy the show. His crew is ready. And here's Nzo. Peace. Woo! Tuesday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Khaos List. Do not miss this. I'm gonna say that one more time. Do not miss this. Peace. Is there any stuff?
Yo, what's up, people? What is going on? Welcome. Another episode of the Khaos List. I was about to say another episode of the OOC. Wrong show, guys. Wrong show.
Dude, but where's your mic tonight? Where's your mic tonight? Mic and we hear you cough.
Well, the topic that we getting into kind of would have been a topic that could be on the OOC, you know what I mean? But I figure Chris was like, oh, it's a topic for tonight. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I think it is a topic for tonight. Everybody else seems to be talking about it. What up, Jason Lee? What up, Dandelion? What up, Mads Mama Bear? What up, Drop Shop? What up, Nindroid? How you guys doing? Much appreciated. Thank you guys for popping in once again. Just waiting for, he popped in. Man of the hour, Mr. Comic Chat, a.k.a. Danny Graham is in the house. What's up, brother?
Oh, man, how y'all doing?
Doing good, man. What up, I Love Food? Another one. Thank you for coming in. We're just about to do our shout-outs, Danny, so shout out your channel, brother.
I'm Danny Graham, aka Comic Chat. You can find me here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday night. Guys here on the panel. Saturday, sometime we do a little show called Square One. Now it's just down to the finals. Golden State versus Boston. I think the first game starts Thursday, so that should be pretty interesting. And I'm just ready to chop it up with y'all. Thanks for the invite.
Go Celtics. Let's go green. Celtics.
This is Dub Nation. This is Dub Nation.
Fuck Dub Nation. Let's go Celtics.
I'm not saying that Celtics won't win, but I just think that's going to be a long road to hoe. That's all I'm saying.
Four more.
Jason Tatum needs a championship. But Chris Knight, talk to the people, sir.
What's going on, everybody? Real Review 3000 is my channel. ADHD for YouTube is how I describe it. Of course, I'm here 3 nights a week, sometimes 4, sometimes more, just depending on what we do on Khaos Central. And yeah, I'm looking forward to these topics.
Absolutely. Eli, you are up next. I know the second topic Danny's going to love, so.
Are we missing some people?
Well, only Ashley, but I think she's doing a stream. So
okay.
It's all good. It's just us for tonight. I invited Fado. We'll see if he said he can make it. He said he might be able to make it, so we'll see. Eli, what's up?
Cost of gas, price of living. That's STD, same shit, different day. But other than that, hey, fellow weirdos, I'm Eli Who. I have a science show on YouTube called What's for the Universe, where I talk from basic astronomy to astrophysics. And anybody tried to watch the meteor shower last night and didn't see a shower, just fell a few sparks, don't blame me, blame the comet. It was supposed to be a shower, but there was just a few, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, that was it.
All right. I just wanted to say, Eli, I know you've been on Twitter posting, needing help. Post your PayPal in the chat there, and if anybody can help you, they can pop it in. No issues with that. There was something else I was going to say that I completely forgot. Slipped my fucking mind right now. But it's all good. We're going to get it on and popping. We're going to get this show on and popping. And as you guys know, that there has been a lot of fucking racist shit been going on with this Star Wars stuff and this Obi-Wan and this girl. So we're going to discuss a few things. You guys know the show?
I don't have a wrench.
You don't have a wrench?
No, I thought I did.
Take care of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because it's chaos. So Chris didn't give you one.
Oh, that's right.
Chris, fucked up, Chris.
Who knows?
Well, you guys know how the show is. 3 topics and an honorable mentions. I only have one. Couldn't think of any other one, but I have one. And of course, it's the man of the hours, Mr. Danny Graham. His honorable mention number 1 says, how long do you think it will take for Danny to say fuck it and not talk about Star Wars ever again?
I am so on the edge, buddy. I am so on the edge with that
shit. Yeah, boy. I see
Star Wars fans make me fucking ill, buddy.
You know what, Donnie? To be honest with you, it's starting to get to me too. It's really starting to get to me too, especially all of the stuff that we're gonna be talking about in our first topic, which is Moses Ingram, who plays Reva on the Obi-Wan series, has been getting racist tweets, and you know what I mean? We had the fucking, and I'm just gonna say the name, sorry, Chris, but we had the fucking Mecca random fucking thumbnail saying Disney's getting behind the darkies and all that shit. Then you have people from Neurotica saying that, they made Doctor Strange look fucking small because his wife married a black man and all that shit. Yo, this shit is starting to fucking drive me crazy. So I'm going to show you, because she did a Twitter post, right? So I'm going to show the video, but I'm going to show some of the tweets that she got first. So the first one she posted was, your days are numbered. All right. So these are actual fucking posts that they're posting to her tweet star or whatever, Instagram, whatever she's posting on. These are the tweets she getting. Second one.
She's saying that towards the actress?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. These are the tweets that the actress that her name is Moses Ingram is getting, right? So the first one is, your days are numbered. The second one, and if you see the picture, this is definitely a white dude. You're not the first and in Star Wars, fool. All right. Then we have, you suck, loser. You're a diversity hire and you won't be loved or remembered for this acting role. And then the last one she posted was, hey, yo, Kenobi, you ain't finna run forever, white boy. Get back here, third sister, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You have been converted into the St. George of Floydum of Star Wars. Are you happy? How the fuck does an alien know Ebonics? You understand what I'm saying?
This is all coming from that one YouTuber's Twitter account.
This is coming from her Twitter, not her Twitter. I think it could be Twitter. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where she's getting.
But I'm saying it is perceived that she is writing this stuff, correct?
Well, no, it's multiple people writing.
Multiple people. Yeah,
these are comments. Okay.
Yeah. Those are just comments to her
that she's getting. Right? So she ended up posting this video. Hold on, let me bring it up.
Okay, what's going on with my sound?
It might be me, Eli. Do I sound messed up, guys?
No, you sound good.
Okay. So here's the video.
There are hundreds of those. Hundreds.
Just talking about the tweet.
And I also see those of you out there who put on a cape for me. And that really does mean the world to me because, there's nothing anybody can do about this. There's nothing anybody can do to stop this hate. And so I question what my purpose is, and even being here in front of you saying that this is happening. I don't really know. But I think the thing that bothers me is that, sort of this feeling that I've had inside of myself which no one has told me, but this feeling of like I just gotta shut up and take it. You know, I just kind of gotta bear it. And I'm not built like that. So I really just wanted to come on, I think, and say thank you to the people who show up for me in the comments and the places that I'm not gonna put myself. And to the rest of y'all weird.
And she's right. They're fucking weird, bro. Like, okay,
She need to get
so
her, she need to get her timestamp right, because that's saying it was happened on November the 30th, 1998. So she need
what
to
what
first
did?
the timestamp said November the 30th, 1998. So she need to correct that.
Oh, did it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. See, I didn't even notice
First thing
that.
I noticed. First thing I noticed.
Maybe 1998 is that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 30,
Oh, okay.
11, 98.
Okay, I was gonna say, well, maybe she did do that a while ago, but now I'm pretty sure it wasn't in '98. You know what I mean? She don't look that old.
You know what I'm saying? The camera, she need to straighten it out, because then somebody try to contest when she said that. But
Absolutely,
I'm glad she's taking the high road.
Mm-hmm. Me too, 100%. But I'm at the point, Danny, where I'm like, okay, I get it. You know, a lot of people were saying her acting isn't great. I don't think it's that great either. But go back and watch fucking Star Wars and tell me how good Luke's acting was in that. Go back and tell me. The only season actor. What's that, Danny?
You're going to get a pass, because you know why.
Right. The only seasoned actors in fucking Star Wars was Ewan McGregor. No, I'm sorry, not Ewan McGregor. Alec Guinness and fucking Harrison Ford.
Mm-hmm.
Leia's first movie, Luke's first movie. Leia's okay, but Luke's acting in that movie is fucking horrible. He takes a giant leap from Star Wars to Empire Strikes Back. A giant leap.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
so I'm gonna give. Yeah, go ahead.
With the classes,
they had parts before. Both him and Carrie Fisher had parts before. But even when you go back and look at those, I think Carrie Fisher was probably a pretty good actress. She just hadn't had a chance to do it yet. She comes from a long line of it. Mark Hamill, on the other hand, that was like his first it became his first big role, because it wasn't. I mean, when they first signed on to it, I mean, they didn't even think. I mean, George Lucas didn't even think it was going to make any money. They just thought, you know, hey, if it makes the money we spend on it, we're lucky, you know. And you know, so but no, you're right. I mean, yeah, I don't think that you should ever take a person's acting ability, and again, even if she isn't a great actor, that is not a reason to say these things. Why are we saying these things? Because let me play a little bit of devil's advocate here, not defending what they're saying, but other people that we see on YouTube, or people who do the same type of things we do, they're saying that, you know, she's a weak actress, it's just pandering, all this stuff. You're not helping your case by throwing racism into it, because even if it was just pandering, even if she's a horrible actor, throwing racism kind of negates all of that. And when you throw racism at it, it negates anything like that. So, you know, people always want to say, oh, she's protected because she's black, or because of this or that. Well, in a sense, that's true, unless you are only looking at it and saying, look at the acting skills she has. I'm not talking about the color of her skin. The acting skills, that's horrible. If that's all you're, quote unquote, attacking, then maybe you got something. But all this stuff doesn't help to actually critique her abilities to act a part. And then I think that's the biggest problem, is even if you were to critique her, it's going to be overshadowed by the fact that you got so many bigots out there who are idiots to throw. I mean, why use racism? It makes no sense. There's enough, and I don't think she's that bad. I don't. There's enough there, though. You can
That's worse. Yeah. I've seen worse.
I understand that, but
no, I'm saying it.
There's enough to critique her on, just on her as an actress.
And you know what? You said something, Chris. I'm at the point where you were like, maybe it is pandering. Fuck that shit. Pander to fucking me. They don't fucking like it anymore. They want to fucking hate on it. Yes, pander to me. Give me more black characters. Give me a black fucking Clark Kent. Give it all
I'm
to
just
me.
going by what they're saying.
Can I say
No, I know.
something?
Pandering.
Yeah.
Because I watched this series and I'm not thinking anything like that. I don't, it's like watching Star Trek. It's like, I don't see that.
Who the fuck, sorry, Eli, I'll let you go in a second, but who the fuck goes into a movie, right? And sitting there and watching the movie and says, oh, this woman is wearing a black man. They're just doing that to make Doctor Strange look weak. Who thinks that shit?
Gary from Nerdrotica does.
Racist. That's racist shit. You're going into a movie thinking about fucking the fucking woman marrying a black man and saying it's making him look fucking small. I'm fed up with it now. Danny, I'm at the point where I'm fucking fed up with it now. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Like they want to fucking, and I think I said on Twitter post, I mean, they want to fucking condemn. Well, I want to promote. That's what I'm gonna do from now on. Fuck it. I'm not gonna be like sitting here talking about tokenization, right? They use this word tokenization. They don't, it's just like same thing as fucking woke. They don't even know what the fucking word token means. Token had nothing to do with switching genders or race of a character. The token in a movie had to do with them doing a movie, right? And just having one black man in there doing fucking nothing. He was called the token man, the token black man in the movie. But now it's tokenization. They're switching it up. It's the same thing they do all the time. When we have this fucking word or something that represents us, they take it from us. Go ahead, Danny.
You're never satisfied because the one thing, okay, I keep hearing this the whole time. Why are they taking these characters that are stable in our society, like Superman, whatever, and then change them to black? Or why are they doing this, changing the sexes? Okay, now we give you somebody we never saw before.
Right.
Now we put it there, and you still ain't happy, so you can't satify them. So
Facts.
It's like fuck you. I mean, if you change Superman, let me finish this thought.
Okay.
The biggest thing with that Superman thing. Oh my God. Okay, who gives a shit? What I really don't. If the story is good, I don't. But right now, a totally new character no one ever saw, and some of these suckers out here still bitching and moaning and complaining. So you can't never satisfy them.
Facts, 100%. Go ahead, Eli.
I've always said there's a difference between an actor and a thespian. An actor is somebody who reads the lines and does blocking. A thespian is the character. When you walk into a theater or a movie and you see the actor before you see the character, that's an actor. You're not paying attention to what is going on in the plot. You're not paying attention to what's going on surrounding. You're not paying attention to the story. You're actually pointing out shit and little things. For example, when I saw Don't Look Up, I love Leonardo DiCaprio. I had no idea that was him because he is such a fucking good actor. I'm like, oh shit, that is Leo. That is Leo. Yeah, with the beard and everything. But I'm like, wow, it was not Leo's past movies or anything. He was a separate character. He's a thespian. So anybody who actually goes in and watches something and goes, oh, a black person. Oh no. Oh, there's a woman there. That's a strong character. What the fuck is your problem, man? Enjoy the show. Stop nitpicking this shit. Because if there was going to be a white woman, people would complain, oh, they're trying to make her masculine now. Yeah, what the fuck is your problem,
that's the
people?
thing. That fucking
Evil Lynn and He-Man boy, people are mad about that shit.
Why? Women have
absolutely,
muscles.
Danny.
Women have muscles. Come on.
I sure do.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And Danny been sending me some, and some of them hot as fuck. I can't even lie. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at him at all.
Absolutely. And
the more,
yeah, go ahead, Chris.
No, you go ahead. I go. Okay, I was just saying, the more, especially with Star Wars and Marvel right now, the more and more that we hear what others in YouTube are doing, I just can't imagine they're really watching the series and subjectively trying to critique it. Because what I feel like now they're doing is they're sitting down and saying, I'm going to watch this. I know it's going to be woke. I know it's going to have crap in it and they're looking for it. And it's like a trigger. You hear a word or something and you get triggered, or somebody does the same thing every day at work. They whistle that same song by your office every day and you're like, oh my God, shut the fuck up. Whatever. It's like that. They are programmed only to be looking for that problem. So they're not really paying attention to exactly how good or bad a series could or could not be. Because we haven't liked everything we've seen. When we do our roundtables, we don't like everything. We point out the obvious, the Leia thing, like we've talked about. The obvious problems with that. Even though we liked how it was kind of done, we see the problems in it. We're looking at things subjectively. I just see a lot of these people now, probably mostly for clicks. They're just seeing it one way. And my problem with that is that when you're looking to get clicks, you're really not looking to make content that is for anyone and everyone. There is a better way to critique.
We all done clickbait.
Moses Ingram. Yeah. Well, there's a better way to critique Moses Ingram. There's a much better way to critique her, other than using easy, and I call it easy because it is easy. It takes a very simple-minded person to use a racist comment to attack a person.
And then now there's people out there saying, well, because I heard I seen a few posts or some comments or something that Disney is doing this on purpose. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. So you're trying to tell me that when they were all around the board meeting and they were talking about making an Obi-Wan Kenobi, they were like, hey, you know what we should do? What's that? What should we do? We should make the antagonist a black woman. They will fucking hate that, and we'll get more views by it. No. Come on.
I'm questioning. I'm questioning these Star Wars fans. Are they really truly Star Wars fans? Because I know you cannot like something. We all are Superman fans here, I think. I'm not sure about Eli who. Okay, we all are Superman fans. We all can agree first two Supermans was awesome. Third, some people kind of like it. Fourth, nobody love it. But we don't stop loving the Superman IP. And I think I'm the biggest Predator fan on here because I love Predator. I know I've heard some of you say like the last 2 or 3 was garbage. I still find good in it. Star Wars fans, I mean, George Lucas has sold the ship. Get over it. He has sold it. He ain't coming back. And then you still trying to say you should listen. Okay, no, I'm gonna die on this sword right here. If I pay $4 billion for something, fuck everybody else. I'm gonna do what Danny want to do. I'm sorry. Either watch it or don't watch it. Then I may have to make the determination. Well, I better change if I want to make some money. Well, I want to change. I want to keep the fans. But they are making money. Star Wars is just that strong. They are making money. They ain't gonna stop making money. So if you don't like it, don't fucking watch it. Don't talk about it. Oh,
I'm actually
crazy.
I'm actually curious how many people are complaining about this that love Empire Strikes Back. Billy D. Williams, hello.
Yeah, we had that same argument. Like, he was what's the word I want to use? He was more seasoned than this girl is. I looked this up specifically for this argument. She only been a professional actress since 2018. That ain't much time. And she was cast for one of the biggest IPs on the planet. You don't get no bigger than Star Wars. So maybe let's just give her a little bit of slack. Maybe she's a little bit nervous because she know that she's the first black female in a lead role on the biggest IP on the planet. So she could be a little nervous. The director could not be giving her the right direction. And it could be a lot of stuff. But we can't crucify this girl because I'm thinking this could be one of my daughters. If somebody was talking shit about one of my daughters like this, I'd be on Twitter with a fucking sledgehammer ready to kill somebody.
Even if she's nervous, and I think the only thing that the problem is if you want to critique her is her delivery. But when I've watched it, I don't see it like that. I say, even if it is nervousness for that first time, this is a big part, all that. I think it kind of plays to the role a little bit because it's obvious that she is, and I don't mean this in any way, but she's the lesser of all of them so far because she is newest, probably. And she's wanting to make a splash. But she knows in her character's sense that she's putting herself in a very very precarious situation because she's putting her neck out there by doing these things against the Grand Inquisitor. But like, for instance, the Grand Inquisitor scene that we saw where she stabs him, listen, she played that part really well. Like just cold blooded.
It should.
And
They seem like they seem like they racist. The Inquisitors seem like they racist.
Well,
what they said,
I won't disagree with that. I won't disagree with the way that they're treating her.
They seem like they're racist.
Get in your place and all that shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're the lesser.
I still smell the stench. What the hell?
Yeah, you're the lesser of us. You know what I mean? That's what he said to her.
You got a good point.
You're from the gutter.
You got a really good point.
So I mean,
maybe that's Disney trying to write in the thing saying we're not playing that part. You know, I don't know.
Now I'm gonna play devil's advocate. If she knows she's playing this big part, she should have done her research. If I was gonna be a part in that, I'd be watching all the Rebels I could watch. Because that's the only place that we see Inquisitors at. I don't know if there's books with Inquisitors. I've never seen an Inquisitor in any novel. I only saw them in Rebels. So if it was me, I'd be studying. I'd be watching those. I think like 6 or 7 videos involving the Inquisitors. I would be watching that shit repeated on repeat. So I don't know whether they did that or not because all of them seem a little bit off. I got disputed last night. But if you go back and look at the Inquisitor, the Grand Inquisitor on Rebels and one here, they look very similar to me.
Yeah, absolutely,
very similar.
I seen the one you sent me.
Yeah,
it was, and I even tried to be like, okay, maybe it's not the same Inquisitor, but it has the same lightsaber with the little round thing around it. Exact same thing.
Same markers on his head.
Same marks, everything.
His head is not as pointed as the other one, but it look. He's got the same little things on his ears. So I think they look the same. I think he's accurate.
Well, I mean, the only difference is the height of the head. But my question here is this guy supposed to be the exact same one, or has there been multiple Grand Inquisitors? Maybe that's what we need to be asking ourselves now.
I'm ready to see tomorrow. No, we see it tonight. It's tonight. Okay. Tonight at 3.
It is, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Midnight.
Fuck.
So tomorrow we'll be able to see.
Yeah. I'll watch it tomorrow at work because I can't stay up till 3 to watch it, and they're hour episodes. But one thing I want to say, and I'll say this: we've had over 100 fucking years of movies. So we've had over fucking 100 years of the white man shining in all these fucking movies. If they want to give us some sunshine now, then give us the fucking sunshine now. You want to give women the sunshine? Give them the fucking sunshine because men have dominated movies for
we're gonna cut this.
Long.
I'm gonna cut this because you wasn't saying all that a few weeks ago.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with movies, basically. Period. It could be anything else. Like, for instance, what about Jackie Robinson? When he made his debut, people were fucking pissed because no, we got a black guy playing sports. It's a white man's game. He's a human being. He's athletic. He can hit the ball. He can run. He can throw. Let him play. What do you do? People cheer when he hit a home run. The same people that criticized him.
Hockey too, white man sport.
Exactly.
When a black man goes in to play hockey, they get all kinds of racist shit. You get fucking bananas thrown on the ice, bro.
Now it's uproar when a white guy gets played basketball. I'm like, what? Oh, that's a black guy sport. No, it's not. It's an American sport.
Yeah, you tell that to the Iowa high school teams that my grandfather has pictures of. It was all white boys on the basketball team.
That's fine, but you never hear anybody saying, "Oh, there's too many fucking white people in fucking the NBA."
No, you don't. You know what I mean? But you see, Anzo's got a point, but I think more to the point, what I would say with what you're saying, Anzo, and I'm not putting words in your mouth. This is just how I would translate that. Is that haven't we been around long enough as people to just say, okay, fine, it's that. If you don't like it, just say, I don't like it. You don't have to go into why you don't like it. Just okay, I don't like it. And if that's because your inner insecurity of seeing a woman in a big role or seeing a black man marry a white man in 5 seconds of a movie that in the grand scheme of things meant nothing to the movie. I mean, if you need to pump up or build up your ego or your inner feelings by saying those things, keep it to yourself. Don't put it online. Just you know what? Just say I didn't like it. Or, you know, blah blah blah. Race shouldn't play a part into any of that.
I just don't understand this racism stuff because I tell you, I'm married to a white lady. All women are beautiful. I don't give a shit. You white, red.
Facts.
If you look a certain way and get a certain package, Datagram antenna is on. So it don't. This shit about racism to me is crazy. I don't understand it. And I got friends. My best friend. I've known 20 years. This white guy. I would do anything for this man, and he would do anything. For me. If he called me right now, I bet, hey fellas, I got to bounce. My buddy's calling me. So I don't understand it, man. If somebody treats you like they're supposed to treat you, and they got your back, it don't matter if they're white, blue, red, or green. And you know 100. They genuinely care about you and you genuinely care about them. I don't understand it. All this crazy stuff, I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. I don't give a shit that Eva is a black woman.
I hate people equally, okay? If you're an asshole, you're an asshole. I don't care what skin color you is. I don't care what your religion is. If you're an asshole, you're an asshole. I'm not trying to fuck you. I don't care what you are. You're an asshole, you're an asshole.
It's about your personality and who you are and not the color of your fucking skin. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, go ahead.
I do got one little racism now. I can't take too much country music. I can't take too much country music.
I don't know if that's being racist or just preference, Daddy.
I can listen about 5 or 6 in a row, then I gotta get you gotta get out that country music.
Country music?
We having a get together later on for Christmas, and I said, look, I don't want no fucking band. I want a DJ. I don't want to hear your rendition of doggone It Takes Two.
Hey,
I don't want to hear that shit. I want to hear no. Bass saying It Takes Two. I want to listen to country.
I'll come down. I'll DJ your Christmas party. You just give me a place to stay.
Oh no, white DJ. Oh crap.
Yeah,
they'll be playing.
I don't care what color you are. I'm just saying I don't want to hear no country music, no doggone hard southern rock. I want to hear all that. I take 4 or 5 songs, like I said.
Well, no, but that's preference. That is absolute preference because there are black guys that do country. There are black guys that do rock, Lenny Kravitz, stuff like that. Listen, that's a preference. It's a preference. What was that?
That's an oxymoron. A black guy playing country music, though.
How is that an oxymoron?
What do you think Darius Rucker does?
I'm just saying. I don't listen to Darius Rucker.
Hey, Danny, I never played that country song for you that I was like,
no, that's okay.
I'm going to play for you. It's a black dude.
Charlie Pride? Is that what you're talking about?
No. Can't remember his name. But there's also Little Nas X, Hometown Road or whatever it's called. And it takes
Brown.
I hate that song though.
King Brown, he's a black man that does country.
The deaf.
So why does a black man? It's oxymoron for country. It's like saying a white guy doing rapping is an oxymoron. Okay.
Yes, it is.
Eminem's an oxymoron.
Yes, it is.
If you're talented enough to do something, do it.
I agree.
Eminem is an anomaly.
Anomaly, yeah.
He's great. Okay, he's great. He's great.
Yeah, he is great. He's probably the baddest MC.
Vanilla Ice, man.
That's an anomaly.
Vanilla Ice.
Oh hell
Rob?
No,
not Rob. No, not Rob.
No.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
No. Don't say that name here. But with that being said,
you are right. Chris Stapleton, that's a bad boy. I
yeah,
Chris Stapleton.
Yeah,
that is a bad boy.
You see, but this thing is, it's just, you know me, Danny. Like usually, it's just like fun. I think I tweeted more today than I ever did and since I've been on Twitter, because I'm just like I'm fed up with it now. You know what I mean? Like I'm fed. This darky shit, dude. Like that video is still up. How the hell are you getting away with calling us darkies?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hold on. I got.
Well, I'll tell you.
This is weird.
Yeah, she better.
I'm not doubting you by any means.
She stayed darky. She better not say the N-word, or man, it'll be
facts. Hold on. I'll bring it up. I'll show you, Chris.
I'm looking at it right now. Don't worry.
What about Michael Jackson? He's black and white. Come on.
Oh my god.
Hey. No star. Michael Jackson is black. Hold on. Where is it? Here we go. There we go. Diversity Hire Human Shield. Operation Get Behind the Darkies is real.
See, she's trying to be slick with that South Park shit.
Yes.
I don't watch no fucking South Park.
Neither do
If you don't watch
I.
that,
They were
if you
making
don't
fun
watch
of that.
I know that. I'm saying, but not everybody
No.
is familiar with South Park. So if you see that
Right.
and you have a certain race, you're gonna be instantly offended.
Absolutely.
I'm just saying.
100%.
The whole point of
was
having token was a joke. It's like, yeah, less representation.
Yeah.
Let's have a token black. I call him token.
No, I don't think he's talking about you, Danny. He's talking about just saying that
I'm
her
talking about
using that. Right. Her using that, right, and saying it's a joke from South Park is basically like a shield. You know what I mean? She's hiding behind the fact that South Park did it, but South Park did it as a joke. They're not fucking sitting there saying like, "Oh, Darky's this." It's like how Robert Downey Jr. did Tropic Thunder to make fun of the situation. That's what South Park does, right? But this one here, this woman is trying to make it like it's that. But I'm sorry, that coming from a fucking white woman is hey man, I don't.
That'd be the same way as one of us would say something derogatory about a woman or say whatever word that we know is going to be offensive to them in a stream or in a thumbnail. Okay, maybe it did come from a joke. It was a joke. I've been through this, so I know what I'm talking about. You got to be careful what you say because you can think it's a joke, but somebody else perceives it as something else, then it's going to be hell. So I think she should take that shit down.
Absolutely, because my next thumbnail is gonna be, "Oh look, the white devil's at it again."
Woo!
That's gonna be my fucking thumbnail, and see how quick they're fucking running on me for that. You know what? See how quick YouTube would take that shit down.
Boy, I don't think I'll
you know what I mean?
That's straight from the dragon throat, there, buddy.
But that's how I feel when I see that. When I see the darkies, Danny. You know what I mean? Like you look at that, and that's like, yo,
I don't agree with that at all. I mean,
it makes. If you're gonna make something like that, it has to be universal, and that can't be for a niche group of people because you're gonna offend somebody. If it's something that's kind of universally known, and you kind of do a wordplay on it, okay, I can kind of get down with that. But if everybody's not familiar with South Park,
you brought up South Park. Those guys have been doing this for years, and even they get it wrong sometimes. And they walk a very, very, very tight line. Family Guy, same way. They're experts at this, even so much so that there are, if you go online and if you buy the box sets, there are multiple episodes that they won't air because of how bad they have got. And they know, but there is no humor behind that because the whole video is very blatantly designed towards saying they're
the same derogatory name.
Exactly. And that's a big problem.
And then has a post on there where she says something like, and I have it here, I just didn't bring it up, but something on there is like, "Oh, I'm not an activist. That's why I don't care about what happened to the kids." No, she said, "I don't care about what happened in Texas because I don't like kids."
That is crazy. I just watched Newsday, man.
Yeah,
They're gonna have 21 funerals the next few days for those kids. Oh,
that is absolutely fucking unbelievable. Listen, you may not like kids, but you have no regard for human life
to kill them. No,
you know what I mean?
There is a very, I mean, and I hate to say this, and this is by no means
animals. I don't go out there killing them.
Exactly.
Well, I don't.
Unless they're giving you some good chicken meat, Danny.
Yeah. Or steak.
I'll kill a chicken or a cow in a fucking heartbeat.
I'm not by any means defending her the comment that she put up there or that comment you just mentioned about the kids. But to me, that seems like clicks. Let me get more people in to watch these things. I want to offend people. Yeah, but you don't do it that way. That is a very unintelligent way of doing that.
Absolutely,
Some people don't care if
100%.
they're trying to reach a goal and they see
I know.
that okay, let's just say this is a shortcut. And okay, if I'm gonna put hard work in and make real content that's gonna be meaningful and thought provoking, that didn't get me the clicks. But if I see this right here, it's gonna be controversial. Hell, I'm getting 15,000 clicks. Some people will be like, okay, 15,000 clicks.
Absolutely,
say this
100%.
even though it's
Yeah, I
polarizing.
agree.
But
what up, Poe? Thank you for popping in. Yeah, man, just you're on
what's
Twitter.
up,
You
Poe?
should see the stuff that's going on, right? But
I
if
got a
not, just
question.
go
I'll
back
try
and
not
watch
to
the
watch
beginning.
it.
Yes,
I have a
I feel
question.
you, Danny. Go ahead,
Okay.
Eli.
Does everybody give a shit that a Hispanic woman is playing Ahsoka instead of a white woman? I haven't heard shit about this yet. A non-white person playing another Star Wars character. Why does
What are you talking
Moses get all this shit over Rosera? Why
You know why I don't
does
think-
someone with black skin compared to someone with brown with a tan Hispanic skin get more shit over this?
You know,
Because
I
she
don't
wasn't
think
lead-
anybody.
She wasn't lead in there. This woman was
Ahsoka.
And yeah, no, but I also think it's because they paint her face orange, right? So it doesn't matter who's under the skin. I don't think that's why. But if they had made it a black woman with no orange face, oh yeah.
Well,
You-
I'm gonna play. I think Ahsoka was an established character, and they knew, and people were familiar with her. I'm just saying that, and I could be wrong. I think if Ahsoka was Reva instead of Ahsoka, let's say Reva was Anakin's Padawan,
Mhm.
and she went bad or whatever, I think she might have been received in a better light. Does
Okay,
that
I
make
feel
sense?
you. Yeah, I feel you. I don't know. I'm at the point
lot of
where I
people-
just think. Yeah, go ahead, Danny. You finish.
I'm just saying, a lot of people don't like Ahsoka neither.
Oh,
I couldn't
yeah.
believe all the hate I was hearing. I was like, "What? Are you crazy?" Ahsoka?
Yeah, I watched that. No, Ahsoka's fire. She didn't start off that way, but she ended up that way. But
exactly.
you know,
That's what
I'm
Star
just at
Wars
the
do.
point- Yeah,
I'm sorry.
make you hate the person
Ahsoka,
first.
Omega, and who's the third one? Ahsoka, Omega. It was a third female.
And Reva.
Yeah, like Princess Leia, the little girl. A lot of people say they can't stand her, but I guarantee at the end of the series they'll like her.
She was adorable.
That's
I don't know what anybody's talking about, bro. I really enjoyed her. I really enjoyed her. You know what I mean? And her attitude. She was on point. Like you to sit there and trash little kids and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Jake Lloyd, Ahmed
she was
Best.
annoying.
It's ridiculous, you know. It's ridiculous, and I'm at the point, Danny, where I'm beginning to think doesn't matter what it is anymore. You just put someone black in a starring role in one of these movies, and people are gonna lose their fucking mind. You know what I mean?
Ain't quite there yet, but it's looking kind of rough.
That's where I am with it, to be honest with you, and I'm tired of it. I can't.
I've told you, man. Star Wars fans are fickle. I don't know what planet they came from, but them suckers, boy, they are like, they're not going to rest. I think if George Lucas died, they'd still be mad. Okay,
for real.
Did anybody have a problem with Grace Jones when she was in Mad Max? That was a strong female lead character.
But, yeah, I know.
But what live and well like it
wasn't a thing then. Exactly.
Somebody found that word and they like just pour water on it and it's grown and it's out of control now.
If they had done that today, Chris, Eli, if they had done that today, yeah, there'd probably be an outrage on it. There probably would be. Look at the outrage for the James Bond, the last one, how they were outraged. She's going to be the next James Bond. They're making a woman, the black woman, the next, blah, blah, blah. That wasn't even the case. You know what I mean? But it's just something that they want to talk about and get clicks and do their things with.
We got somebody on the panel that be lighting that torch if it be a female James Bond.
It's not that. It's not that. My thing on that. Wait, no. Listen.
Go ahead, Chris.
You want me to pull up the Barbara Broccoli comment? She says James Bond will never be a woman.
Man.
We just messing with you, bro.
I'm just saying.
Wasn't there James Bond movie called Never Say Never?
Yeah, that was but that was a play on the word that Sean Connery said he would never play James Bond again, and he did, and that's why we named the movie that. But I mean, listen, and I think I even said, and if you look at the video I have about that, I think I even said if they want to make a spin-off of James Bond where she is an agent, that's fine too. I'm not against that.
Didn't you say
what's the owner? What's the owner of James Bond? What's her name?
Well, she's not the owner. She is the executive producer. It's Barbara Broccoli. She has her family and a couple other people have the right
Yeah,
Bond.
How about when she's old and dead, and her child or grandson, whatever, gets it and be like, oh,
that's a different story. Then you're right.
That's the same thing Star Wars is in now. The owner and creator.
Yeah, I understand that. As much as I hate that you're right about the fact that it no longer is George Lucas, so it doesn't matter what he wants or what we think or anything like that. You're right. That's absolutely right. Doesn't mean I'm not going to bitch about it.
No, but we have the right to bitch.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's two things. I was right. I'm going to clip this.
Go ahead and clip it. There's like so much clipping going on today. He's gonna be like, "Oh my god, I gotta clip this." No, but I think Nzo, and we have, like he just said, we have a right to bitch, but I think we're bitching for valid reasons. There's things that are wrong with the way they're doing it. It's not about the color of somebody's skin. Like I said, I don't care what color or what race you are or what orientation you have. Just find a good actor or actress that can play that part. That's all I ask. If the person can't play a part, which I'm not saying, Moses, oh shoot, I forgot last name. Anyways, lady playing Reva, she's doing an acceptable job. I'm not going to say she's knocking it out of the park. She's doing an acceptable job, and we haven't seen the whole damn thing yet, and people are already jumping on her about this shit.
Right,
it's crazy.
Absolutely. Final thoughts before we get on to the next topic, because we talked about this for like 47 minutes. It was a good one, though. I knew it was going to take long. I knew this one wasn't going to. Yeah, I knew it because
it's ridiculous. That's all I got to say. This is ridiculous. We should be above this as people.
I agree with what Chris said. Ridiculous.
Absolutely.
But I know better by saying that. I know better than to actually say it because I know there are people who just aren't able to give it up.
He did, bro. At this point, I'm at like, you know what I mean? You're gonna see in about 2 months' time, I'm gonna be that Black Power dude, boy. I'm gonna have my piss pumped and everything. Black Power, fuck Whitey.
He's gonna have the Black Panthers. Yes. He's gonna have a Black Panthers like flag behind him.
Yes.
Guys, Moses is not about representation. It's about being a bad actress right now. Okay, having a bad. That's the whole point.
Right, if that's what you guys,
it's not about representation. It's about
if
an
that's
actress.
What people want to critique, you know what I'm saying? People, if that's what people want to critique, if that's what people want to critique and complain about.
Private chat really quick, please.
I will. Then I have no issues with that. You know what I mean? I don't understand what the question is.
Yeah,
you mentioned about. All right, here I'll do it.
Yeah, right. Speed it on again. Yeah. So, anyways, like Danny, if I'm gonna be Black Power, man, I want to have dashikis and shit. You see, K-Dot has this little thing where he plays like, you know, he puts on his dashiki and his little African hat. Yeah, you can see me doing that a lot, man. I'm gonna be quoting Umar Johnson and shit.
I'll be with you in spirit. But I will not be wearing no dashiki. I can tell you that right now.
Power, Black Power.
I'll be on here saying fuck Whitey and all that kind of shit. What's the kill the white people?
That's not best, dude.
The leather beanie. What you call that thing? I see you with AK-47. I'm like, oh shit, you got real now, buddy.
Absolutely, 100%. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was about those. It was about the kids. Yeah, it was about that.
If you can get me that video.
Not a video. It's a picture. It's a tweet. But I took a picture of it, so I have it for you. I can get it for you.
Okay,
no problem. All right, guys. Next topic, and I know this one is something that Donnie would like. I seen it, and I was like, oh yeah, you know what? especially knowing what we were going to be talking about. I said, let me get this one up here. No, Donnie, you can like it. You can like it. You got oh shit, wrong one. Fuck. Okay, let me close that. All right, there it is. Just gonna share that. Oh, it's up there. Okay, my bad. What's the right one? All right. So topic number 2 is Alien versus Predator remake. Now, the upcoming Predator prequel called Prey, soon to be streaming on Hulu, has reignited a chilling old debate. Prey is highly anticipated, working as an addition to the universe originally, and Arnold Schwarzenegger helmed, portraying the elite army commander Dutch, glorious 80s monster horror that captivated a generation of testosterone-pumped and violence-enthralled teens. Also exciting and intriguing is how this new film reminds us of the brilliantly 2000s crossover film Aliens vs. Predator, which saw the Predator facing off against a slew of antagonists that the pivotal, gene-defying action heroine Sigourney Weaver once obliterated. Would you be down for an Alien versus Predator remake? Danny.
Hell yeah, but they can't let the damn aliens win. But they did last time. No, I don't want to see that. I want the Predators to kick their ass.
Did the aliens really win in Predator? Alien versus
Man,
Predator?
yeah, they impregnate the Predator and pop out. He was half Predator, half alien.
But they did kill the queen though, right? So I guess it could have been.
The woman killed the queen. More
Well,
than the Predator.
Yeah. You're right. But it could be considered a stalemate. The queen died, and then the alien came up, and then it birthed the alien. You see, I don't want them to do stupid shit like that, though. You know what I mean? I don't want them to.
I want to see some kind of king predator, that some shit we never seen before. And the sucker got like 5 of them fucking laser guns on his fucking shoulder and just kicking ass. I want to see something like that. I don't want to see the damn. I don't hate aliens, but aliens against Predator is fucking ridiculous. There ain't no way them guys, they should have that much. I just don't believe it. Predator's got too much technology for them aliens to even stand a chance.
I feel you, but aliens are cunning. I think that's the reason why they're able to survive as long, right? Because even in Alien versus Predator, there's a scene where the alien throws that rope at it, right? And it kind of cuts the skin, but it ends up getting out somehow. I can't remember how it gets out. So I think they're a little bit cunning. But yeah, I agree with you with the technology. That laser, first off, they should just go invisible and blow the fucking hell out of aliens.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Do. Okay, motherfuckers, y'all want to come around here and spit acid? Okay, see if you can find me. And shit, the first time when the little mouth come out, I blow the fucking heads off. And shit, yeah, I'm ready to see that. But I don't want to see the old ass Arnold Schwarzenegger. They need to get a new younger star.
But let me ask you this: do we need humans if they're gonna do that though? Like, do you think we really need humans? Like maybe Predator going to an alien planet or alien on the Predator planet or something like that? You think we need humans?
Don't need it, but it'll make it interesting. What I really wish they would do, I know they'll never do this, but there was a comic book series where it was Predator versus Batman. Predator versus Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here to tell you, I would pay a check to see that.
You might get it animated because they did Batman and the Ninja Turtles. Did you see that one, Danny?
I saw it.
Did you like it?
What bad? I watched it. Yeah, that fight between him and Shredder was on point.
It was on point. Chris and Eli, you guys talk. I'll be right back. Go ahead. Let me hear your thoughts. Chris, Eli?
You're muted. That's beautiful, JJ.
Sorry. I don't want to see another remake. I want to see a brand new idea. I want to see a brand new idea, a continuation of the story. Why do we have to have remakes over the same thing we've seen and love already? Why ruin a classic? Hollywood needs to come up with some.
It's not a classic. It's a shit show.
No, Alien and Predator are classics. Okay, these are classic tropes. These characters are classics.
You didn't like the first Predators, Chris?
No, I like Predator. I like the Predator movies. I like the Alien movies. Alien versus Predator to me is a shit show. I watched it. It's not horrible. It's just I'm like,
I
would love to see them put a little better thought into
You
it.
got better special effects now? Hell yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah, but I like the concept where the predators develop the aliens because they're hunters. They like to hunt things. It's the ultimate prey. I like that concept idea. But yeah, I agree with Anzo. We don't need humans in this. We need the aliens versus predators. If they want to do another rematch, otherwise we get another shit show. Like Antarctica again. Like, oh, no.
I think that when they do the human stuff, it takes away from the real battle because now you're following the humans around way too much. You know what I mean? I want to see the predator using the weapons like Danny said they have, and I want to see the aliens being cunning, honey. You know what I mean? Like to show them as the hunters that they really are. You know what I mean? Because that's the reason why the aliens are able to hold their own against the predators is because they're hunters. You know what I mean? So they sneak around in things you would never find, like, floorboards or whatever, and spaceships, under the stairs and stuff. They hide. They do stuff like that. They're hunters. So that's why I think it would be really good just to leave out the humans. Just leave them out there. Just like in Transformers, leave out the fucking humans. You don't need to have humans. The only thing about not having humans in Alien versus Predator is neither species really talks. So that could be an issue. But I mean, you could always have them talking in their language and have subtitles. They're fixed. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I would like to see it. I think yeah, go ahead, Chris.
I want to see it. I mean, I guess Danny finds it weird that I don't think they did that great of a job of it.
I don't think so.
It looked good.
No, I thought you
it
were
looked
talking
good.
about original Predators. I missed some.
Oh God, no! I love the Predator. Predator 1 and 2 are great movies.
That Predators and Aliens is crap. I agree with you on that.
Alien.
Yeah, it's not great.
Aliens is good. Alien 3 is like, and then you start getting it. Yeah.
But the first three Predators was good. They went downhill quick with Predator versus Alien, and
both sides of them did.
Predator,
right?
Both sides of them, whatever.
No. But the Alien 3 that's the one where she's in the jail, right?
Well, she's cloned,
or she's part.
Right, no, that's Resurrection.
No, that's Resurrection. I think 3. I think 3 is where she's in the prison.
She kills herself, or she gets
in the prison.
But yeah,
I don't think
she's in the prison.
I don't think that movie is really that bad. I don't like the ending of it.
It's like
it starts to fall off.
Problems with it. I mean, it's still Sigourney Weaver, and it's still a pretty good story. I just think it was kind of muffed in the way that it presented. There you go. Like what you said, basically. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my
Ice Pirates. That's from Ice Pirates. Remember when the alien pops up?
No, that's
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs. Yes, Spaceballs.
No.
Yeah, it's Spaceballs. My bad. Yeah, but Ice Pirates was the space herpes.
That originally came from Bugs Bunny when that damn singing frog.
Yeah. And
well,
then they took
I want to kill that frog. Ooh, I want to kill that frog.
I love that frog, bro. What are you talking about?
No,
that frog
you made that man look like a dumbass.
Yeah, the frog was gangster. Frog said, "Yeah, I'll do it when it's just me and you." But
man, I want to kill that frog. Ooh, I want to kill that frog. I have frog legs, buddy.
But yeah, man, I think if they do a remake, I think they. I don't know. I want to see this Prey show first. I want to see what it's gonna be like. I hope it's good. I know a lot of people are upset. I think the protagonist is a woman, and I think people have an issue with that as well. Again, I don't have an issue with it because we watch fucking Sigourney Weaver beat fucking aliens for like 3 or 4 movies in a row. So
Carrie Fisher, well, hell, no, she's what's her name? Halloween.
Jamie Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
I mean, Halloween. I mean, yeah. I mean, she may not be your prototypical strong female, but she does kick ass when she has to.
Most of those horror, because in Freddy 3, the girl beat Freddy. Can't think her name.
It's been around forever. This is all
Nancy,
like. Yeah. Here's the problem. They don't. Okay, and I don't know if I'll go back to the Last Jedi necessarily, but this all started with the Last Jedi in a sense, where people had a problem with the way they presented Star Wars to them. And okay, they had a right, they were on good, they had good points, but then something turned and became that now they're pandering, now this, and they started really going down this one particular path, and they're using True Lies is great.
Yeah.
They're using this one particular path now, and it's all about woke, it's pandering, it's all that stuff. And now that's the track they're on. And what makes no sense is that nothing has really changed. It's just that maybe the people who write aren't as good, and the people who are directing and editing aren't as good. And that's really where the problem is. But they don't even seem to want to go that route. They just want to say, "Oh, there's a woman there," and da, 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 da. Like I said, you want to think Rey is a Mary Sue? Maybe she is. I blame George Lucas for putting metachlorians in it because they gave you the answer right there. Metachlorians do whatever they have to do to balance the Force. That's their job, is to keep things balanced. So if the only way they could was to give her all sorts of crazy powers, they did it.
Facts.
George Lucas is at fault.
I want to address something Dad's Mama Bear said in the chat.
Yeah, first let Danny go because Danny was going to say something. Go ahead, Danny.
I got a bone to pick with y'all because somebody put Jamie Lee Curtis True Lies, and y'all like, yeah, it was awesome because it's awesome for that fucking dance scene that y'all talking about. But then when I say something about Halle Berry, okay, I'm not saying that. But when I say something about Halle Berry and make me feel good, y'all like, don't worry.
No.
I saw Swordfish.
Those scenes in Catwoman are fire. Catwoman is not fire. True Lies.
I want to talk about that. I was talking about when old Billy Bob Thornton was going to work.
Monster Ball.
I think it's more because he's in it. I think the detractor is him.
I wish I was.
Yeah.
That's what I was wishing.
Yeah, but I think that's the problem with me is that it was him and it wasn't me.
Exactly. Like, damn.
So fuck that.
Yeah, you see a guy like that, it makes you go like, how the fuck does that even happen?
Yeah,
how does that happen?
I live vicariously through him, buddy, on that scene.
Well, I don't disagree with you there.
Yeah, man. But go ahead, Eli. You were gonna address something.
Oh yeah, you guys are talking about women basically defeating Freddy. I believe Wes Craven had an interview a while ago when people asked about this. He said, "Yeah, it goes back to the character's mother, how the woman was attacked. Now the woman actually gets revenge."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it actually goes back. It actually ties into it.
Yo, listen, go back and watch 80s horror movies and see how many of them have the woman surviving. At one point, it used to always be the men, but then horror movies, I don't even remember what movie it changed in, but I think maybe Halloween. Once Halloween, and they had, because Jamie Lee Curtis was used to be known as the Scream Queen. Mm-hmm. And then ever since that, all the horror movies have been women surviving and everybody else dying. So it's nothing new to be putting women in there in predominant roles, especially in horror movies. They did it a lot in horror movies. Now they're just doing it more in other genre movies. What's the problem?
Charlize Theron. She's a great actress. She's a hardcore actress now.
At the point, I'm with Danny.
Angelina
I know,
Jolie.
Danny.
Angelina Jolie.
But I'm at the point, Danny, where I'm like, I don't give a fuck anymore. You know what I mean? If it looks interesting, I'm going to watch it. If it doesn't look interesting, I'm not going to watch it. It's simple as that. That's all people have to do. If you think it's pandering, the only way that these people that think it's pandering or stuff like that is going to change it by not watching it. That's the only way. Take your money out of it, and then they'll see that they're not making money, and they'll change. But until then, it's not going to change because it's a small minority.
If everybody was like me, boy, this would be so much. And I'm going to tell you why I'm saying that. I don't mean to be cynical. But y'all seen Doctor Strange and Maverick in theaters. Guess who haven't? Danny Graham.
Yeah.
As long as there's a certain system in play, I'm not going to see that shit. They ain't getting my money. I am just as comfortable in bed watching this shit on this phone right here as going to the big screen. So if y'all motherfuckers think y'all gonna get my money, fuck you. You ain't gonna get it.
Exactly, Danny. If you don't like it, maybe you want to see it. You're like, oh, I want to see it, and just to see what it's about. Watch that shit for fucking free. You know, that's the only way it's gonna change. Other than that, if you stop putting your money, if you keep putting your money into it, they're gonna keep doing what they're doing. Kathleen Kennedy, we say it all the time. She ain't gonna get fired. Why? Because her movies made fucking billions of dollars. Yeah, go ahead, Chris. You know what I mean? That's why she ain't gonna get fired. We as fans may be like, you're fucking up Star Wars, but the people in the high ups are like, hey, I don't care what these people say. You're bringing in the money. All your movies are profiting, except for Solo.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson, I will be smelling what you're cooking, buddy. You will get my $10.50. I can tell you that right
now. I'm waiting for the Black Adam trailer next week.
And I'm telling you,
it's supposed to be next week.
If he does a Dwayne Johnson, anything in there, y'all probably gonna hear about it on the news that black man South Carolina lost his damn mind again. If he says something like, I smell what you're cooking, or it doesn't matter, and shock the shit out of somebody, oh my God. I'm gonna do a video. I might do the video right there in the film. Did y'all see that? Y'all see that shit?
What if he doesn't say anything but gives someone like a rock bottom?
Or the
people's eyebrow?
Or the people's eyebrow, you know what I
mean? I'm gonna video stream live from that shit. The Rock just Black Adam just gave somebody the people's eyebrow.
So Connie said, just because you don't like a performance doesn't make you racist. No, but the comments that people are making about her make her racist. That's the difference. You know what I mean? You can critique someone's performance, absolutely. I've done it. When I go watch the roundtable, I'm like, acting isn't that great. But I'm at the point where, you know what? Danny said it. She's only been acting since 2018. I'm gonna give her a pass. Plus, I went through her Instagram shit. She's fucking cute as hell, bro. She is cute. She is hot. I'm like, okay, I can get down with you.
Yeah, you gotta remember, man. I always do this, man. How about that? I got 2 daughters. And I'm not saying that a son is more important or less important, because I have a son. But man, when somebody pull at your daughter, so she's somebody's daughter. So
yeah.
I just don't understand it.
I feel you 100%, Daddy, 100%. And like I said, you ain't gonna hear no more bad talk about her acting for me. I'm not gonna do it. Because I'm gonna give her a pass for it.
Man says she a dater.
And Tony said, Nzo, facts, she's a baddie. Yeah. She doesn't deserve racist comments. No one does. But the tweet Star Wars made was dumb. What was the tweet Star Wars made? This tweet Star Wars made by warning her that this stuff was going to happen?
It said something.
No, they basically defended her.
It says there were 20 million life forms in in the Star Wars universe, and if you are a racist or don't like it, it says something like that. But it kind of pisses people off.
Hey, listen, it's been happening. They knew it was going to happen, right? They knew, because they were putting in a character in there she's the supporting cast member in this series. She's a supporter. She's the second. It's Obi-Wan, and then it's her, right? So obviously they knew that people weren't going to like that. And they didn't, you know? And it's
I don't remember any of this.
I don't know why Star Wars fans getting upset. I really, truly don't think they're going to retcon New Hope. They can't do that. So however this story is going to end or navigate, it's not going to retcon New Hope. I don't believe that. I won't believe that until I actually see it.
Not entirely. It's not going to retcon anything that happens in this. It just retcon. Well, then how are they going to get out of the part with Leia?
I went back and watched it, and she calls him Obi-Wan.
No.
So there's a familiar. Yes, she does.
She says, "Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope."
But
then in the second, go ahead. Yeah. I'm just gonna talk while you have it. But then in another scene, when Luke saves her, she says, "I'm here." He says, "I'm here with Ben Kenobi." And Danny, I just had this thing on with Lunga about it as well. And is it possible? It's possible. It's possible, right? But hold on, I'll add it there. Hey, Chris.
You go ahead and finish your thought.
Oh yeah, I'm saying, but me personally, I'm like, listen, if you're a 10-year-old child and you got saved by Obi-Wan, when you make that message, you're not gonna talk about him helping your father. You're gonna talk about him helping you. You know what I mean? You're gonna say, Obi-Wan, remember you saved me back in the day. You're my only hope. Help me, Obi-Wan. You're my only hope. You're gonna mention it, and then when Obi-Wan dies, her and Luke are consoling, and she never says anything about knowing him or anything like that. I'm just like,
well, and then what I said is the only way I see it is he only addressed himself as Ben, not Obi-Wan, and she says Ben Kenobi. And I'm like, maybe we get away with that because Ben isn't his real name, or maybe they still get away with it because her dad calls him Obi-Wan and she doesn't know that that's the same person. Maybe she thinks that this guy is just a relative.
Could be.
I mean, there are still ways out of it. But here's the thing. I thought.
Oh, hold on.
I thought.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I thought that the Ben thing was the saving grace. And then I did go back and watch the scene. And unfortunately, it totally blows that theory out of the water. Watch.
I watched it too, just before we came on.
Mm-hmm.
Short for a stormtrooper?
Huh? Oh, the uniform. I'm Luke Skywalker. I'm here to rescue you.
You're who?
I'm here to rescue you. I've got your R2 unit. I'm here with Ben Kenobi.
Ben Kenobi? Where is he?
Boom. And the way she says it, Ben Kenobi, where is he? Like, I gotta meet this guy. I gotta get to this guy. This is the guy I've been looking for. And so she still has that same kind of whatever. So
okay,
it just
it
seems.
If you
go ahead, Danny.
And watch the second episode, he tells her, the little Leia, my name is Ben. Then when he talks in the alley, the Hodges calls him Obi-Wan in front of her, so she know they're one and the same. When R2D2 sends plays the message in front of Ben Kenobi, she says, "You helped my father," and then she says, "Obi-Wan, you're our only hope." So she knows that they want the same person.
Well, and she does say, "Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope."
Mm-hmm.
So
right. So that's why I was saying, if you're saying you're my only hope, then you would mention that you helped her before instead of saying you helped my father. At least that's just my opinion.
Remember, I said that the only way out of that is maybe she thinks that the memories of what happened during the Clone Wars with her father would be more memorable than the however long. Now, if she's in the whole series and they're side by side, that makes it harder and harder. But if it's only this quick bit, he takes her back, perhaps she thinks he's not going to remember me. I don't look the same or whatever. Maybe he's going to remember my dad more, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And again,
and listen, like I said,
I think when he get her back to Bail, they're going to tell, look, you can't tell nobody nothing. You can't. You got to forget this happened.
Maybe
that wouldn't matter in this emergency communique.
Okay, but I'm saying, but she don't know who's going to get that. She's still keeping his secret. She don't know if that joint will be intercepted, and if it's played back, that can reveal his secret.
That could be plausible. I can definitely go with that one. But
unlike the whole Reva stuff, though, we have to watch the whole series to know if they fucked up or not.
And I'm just going to ask this question. Take away what you've seen in this series, right? When you watch New Hope, do you get it? Do you get the impression that she knows Ben? You know, you get the impression that Leia, when you watch A New Hope, do you get the impression that she knows Ben? No, it makes it seem like she has no idea who Ben is. So
she does right there when he says I came with Ben Kenobi. She's really excited. She's like, Ben Kenobi, where is he? Like maybe there is some connection there, but then because he dies immediately, we don't know if that we don't ever get to see an interaction with the two of them, so we don't know that either.
All right. The reason why it's because this story was written 30 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
New Hope?
45.
Okay, these people here aren't confirmed with George Lucas, so that I think they're kind of having a hard time connecting the dots. I don't know if they're sitting down and actually saying, "Okay, look, you got to make sure this thing makes sense." I think they kind of changing things as it goes along.
Well,
in
listen,
that aspect of it.
And listen, Danny, this is what I said earlier in the backstage with Chris. George Lucas retconned his own shit. You know what I mean? This isn't to make or break anything for me. I'm just like, okay, I see it a different way. It's not to make or break for the show because George Lucas did it. He has fucking R2 running around with fucking Obi-Wan through the whole fucking 3 sequels of the prequels, and then in the original trilogy, it's like they don't even know each other. You know what I mean?
Droid. Yeah.
And Chris made a point.
Is that R2D2 under the ground as she was down going?
I don't know.
No, that's an R2 unit. They haven't confirmed it was R5 or not from the destroyed droid, but people are speculating it is R5.
Okay.
Well, we know that
why
C3
is he in the ground?
It's an alert system.
Okay, but why is it in the ground? Like,
I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't know.
When I first saw it, I said that's R2D2 right there.
Well, maybe it's to hide it, Danny. Maybe it's to hide it, right? Because if you're like, just walking through the desert and you see an R2 unit standing there, like guarding a place, you're gonna be
Jawas.
like, "What the hell is this?" Or the Jawas too, right?
Wasn't C3PO on Alderaan?
I think they both were, so I don't think that's R2.
No, it's an R2 unit. That's why.
It's an R2
I
unit.
It's R5.
I thought I saw a gold C3PO unit on Alderaan in one of those scenes. There was a gold one, and there was a silver one, and she, thank you to the silver one, and the cousin was like, "Well, why are you being so polite?"
Yeah, Anthony Daniels was CP3PO on Alderaan.
Now, you see, like I told Anzo, the whole I don't remember ever owning a droid. He never actually owns a droid. He never says he doesn't remember R2 directly. He just says, "I don't ever remember owning a droid," and that is the one thing I always hear people go back to. Is that they do point that out, but listen, if we were, like I said, there's some stuff in the prequels that, like Anzo was saying, they're just, it's like, where did this come from? And it's the hardest part to get over. But ultimately, being a fan, you're going to accept it to some extent.
Yeah, absolutely. I said all the time, I don't like the fact that fucking Obi-Wan that Anakin made C-3PO, but what can I do, What are you going to say, Danny?
Dan said that in the original, Leia remembers her mama, so she remembers Padme? That's what you said, Dan, or the mother?
Well, in Return of the Jedi, she does say, when Luke asks her, "What do you remember about your mother?" She says, I remember her smile, and she says a couple lines, and then he says, I have no memory of my mother. That's what he says. That is another problem. And even Lucas said that he wanted to keep her alive, but they felt that because of the movie, she needed to die right there. So she's force sensitive. We know Leia's force sensitive, so maybe she's just remembering that first moment of seeing her mother. There are ways to work around all of this stuff.
Yeah, you can kill off her stepmother, her adopted mother. It's like, okay, her mother died as a kid. Yeah, I remember my mom when I was a kid. I remember her smile.
That's what I think they're talking about.
Yeah.
Right?
I think they're going to kill off her stepmother.
Yeah, I think that's what they were talking about more than. But then again, if you're 10 years old, and your mom dies at 10 years old, you still have a vague, you still remember your mom.
Suppressed.
You know what I mean? You still remember your mom. You may not remember everything, but it wouldn't be vague.
I was 9 years old. My grandfather died, and I can barely remember how he looks.
Really? Okay. How often did you see your? Oh, okay. All right. Oh, okay. So I guess possible.
I can remember him, but I have to be like, okay, really focusing to get his face in my mind.
Do you remember interactions though? Right?
Yeah, I remember interactions and stuff, but it's hard
to remember his look. Yeah, I feel you 100%. Next one, last topic here. It's not really a Stranger Thing topic, but Stranger Thing did pop off on Netflix the other day. I thought it was really good, but this season is basically the first part of its final season, right? So it only went for, I think it's going to be 5 seasons. And then Ozark, which is good, ended at 4 seasons. So my question is,
Ozark was good.
oh, you watched Ozark, Danny?
Ooh, I didn't like
It's
where
fire,
it
eh?
ended. I didn't like when they killed a girl.
Oh man, I was like, yo, they killed Ruth, bro.
I've never
Spoilers if you haven't
seen
seen it already.
Ozark.
Oh,
I
I
don't
was
know
about to
what that
cry.
show's
I was
about.
like, oh
Okay.
no!
yeah,
I'm sorry,
yeah.
I never seen Ozark or heard about it. What the
I'd
hell?
rather them kill the wife.
It's with Jason Bateman. Yo, the wife is a bro. I could not stand the fucking wife. You know, I could not stand the wife. But Jason Bateman's in it, and it's about this couple that end up start money laundering, and then they start working with the mob and trying to get out of it. It's really
They
good.
live down in the Ozark Hills of Missouri.
Every time you get out of it, wife come back even deeper.
Bring him back in.
Oh, you
So.
bitch.
Yeah, I felt the same way. So the question was, Stranger Things 4 has hit Netflix as a 2-part series finale. It has been talked about as one of the best series to hit the streaming service. The Ozark also ended after 4 seasons. So do you think it's a good idea for these shows to end while they're on top, or do you think that they should keep going until the wheels fall off?
It's been confirmed Stranger Things will have one more season, and that's it.
Yeah.
I think 4
go ahead,
seasons not enough, and I'm sorry, Chris. You want to go ahead?
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
My favorite show of all time is Sons of Anarchy. It was on top, and the way they ended it, the star, it just pissed me off. So I think you should keep going until you can actually see a drop maybe in interest or ratings or whatever. I mean, like, I don't know how, but what's the thing with the 2 brothers? Supernatural. That shit went on like 20-something seasons.
Yeah.
I lost interest after the second season too.
I think I'm a little bit on your level too, Danny. Like, if it's a good show, I want to see more of it. You know what I mean? And you closing them out with fucking. And I get it. You don't want to like wear out the show or whatever. But man, I think, hey man, you do it until you start to see the numbers start to fall. And then you say, okay, we're going to do 2 more seasons and end it there. But if you're on top for 5 seasons, you keep going. I get it.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I know a lot of actors don't want to be pigeonholed, and we've all seen that. Because Urkel, I don't think I see him do nothing meaningful after Family Matters.
He's done 1 or 2 things, but people just see Urkel. That's the problem.
And then old boy that played Harry Potter, he tried to do stuff.
He was good. He was good. Gun Taquito. He was good in that.
Oh, okay. What has he done that has the star power and the fame and notoriety as that? Nothing.
But is that fair to do? Because listen, there's other people out there.
Okay, I give you another one. Old boy that played Jacob on
Oh no! Well, his problem is he went stupid crazy. Like he said some crazy shit and
Jacob.
Yeah, Lautner, Taylor Lautner.
Oh, on Twilight.
Did nothing
because he killed his career because of things he was saying, like social media and stuff.
David Caruso.
Well, David Caruso thought he was bigger than he was.
Burt Ward did nothing after he played Robin. Nothing.
No.
Even the fucking what's his name? Oh my God, the one that the one that played Robin in the Batman and Robin one.
Chris O'Donnell.
Chris O'Donnell.
He hell yeah, TV with Ice-T.
Yeah,
no, he's on TV with LL Cool J.
LL Cool J, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And he found his niche, and he was smart and said, "You know what? I'm sitting my ass right here and taking the money."
But you see, that's the thing. That's the thing. He went from big screen to little screen. Now, a lot of actors, at least not more or less now in the day and age, but back in the day, that was a step down. You know what I mean? Now it's like not really, because even doing commercials used to be like, I ain't doing no commercials, and now you got all kinds of actors doing commercials, right? So, back then it was a step down. So it's not really a step down, but I'm just saying, like Danny said, major roles, you know what I mean? And then end up after that, they don't really have the same notoriety as they did when they were doing those roles, right?
Yeah,
some of these movies have killed fucking their careers. Hayden Christensen, his career done after the prequel.
Well, he's done some stuff. I think it all depends on if it's your type of movie or not.
Like a lot of people do like indie movies, but a lot of people don't like the indie movies because they don't have, to me now, and correct me if I'm wrong, they don't have the financial backing as these big mainstream movies. So it's not seen on the same platform or get the same push. So that where a lot of people saying that the guy can't stand Finn. They say he kills it in the indie movie. I think in Star Wars he was trash. I didn't like Finn at all.
What?
He was trash in Star Wars.
What about Ed O'Neill? He was a TV star. Then he did movies, and that sucked. Now he ended up doing a TV show called Modern Family, and his career went skyrocketed again.
Oh yeah, because Ed O'Neill, he like Chris said, he found his niche. And I definitely think I can name you a bunch of people that started on TV and kill it, even though certain two people say that that's not happened that much, but it happens a lot. I can name you about 20 right now.
Bruce Willis, Pierce Bronson, Tom Hanks,
Thank you.
George Clooney,
Marlon Wayans.
We know there's a lot that have, Danny. I'm not going to deny that. I'll never say that there hasn't. I just don't think that. I think that the majority of the ones that try to make the jump don't do it. But yeah, it's been done. It's always going to be done because you got to start somewhere.
Yeah, the King was Denzel Washington. He started on TV.
Yeah, so did Eddie Murphy.
Well,
so did Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy started on Saturday Night Live. You know what I mean? So I agree, but I just I didn't hear what
Bobby and Rufus series. What is that?
Which one?
Man, I said a Bobby and Rufus series. I don't know who that is.
Never heard of it.
I don't either.
Bobby and Rufus series. I have no idea. I didn't hear Chris's thoughts on it though. Chris, what do you think about it? What do you think? Should they keep going till the wheels fall off, or?
My biggest problem with series is when they don't. If you wait too long, even if you're on top and then you see a slide, that slide can become a landslide really quick. And then the next thing you know, the network pulls it out from underneath you and you can't finish your story. And that's the biggest thing I hate is when, that story is 5 seconds of an ending because they're like, oh shit, we got to do something. And so, I mean, I think that if you get any inkling that you're in a slide, that you should then at that point say, okay, we need to have bullshit. A, B, and C. We need to have the steps to get to the end ready to go. And then at least if the network says we need to, we're cutting it, they say, okay, well, let us finish with these three. Let us get these three out and we'll just make this the end of our season, whatever. I mean,
I can't, Poe. I got to work tomorrow. I can't stay up that late anymore. I would love to do it.
I love to hear that, boy. Because not too long ago, but I used to say that. Old man.
Last night I stayed up till 2:30, and it was a struggle to wake up this morning. So there's no fucking way I'm staying up till 3 till it comes on, and then go to bed at 4.
Well, see,
I stay up right about the time it comes on.
When you get off here, you go to sleep. Then set your clock for 3 or 3:30. That way, 30 minutes over to watch, so you ain't gonna wait for it. Then you can watch it, and then times it go off, go back to sleep. What time you set your alarm clock for?
7:30.
Oh yeah, shit.
7:30.
4 hours of sleep.
Yeah, I wish I could sleep in that late.
That's what I do.
I have an issue that if I wake up and start watching it, I probably won't be able to get back to sleep. Yeah,
exactly. See, I stay awake till right about the time it comes out, and then I'm like, I can't watch it because if I watch it, fucked.
Yeah. What are you gonna say, Danny?
I said it says Zequel in Canada.
Yeah,
and then you can't wake up.
No, you take that shit about 9 o'clock. And
Zequel doesn't work for me though, because I was taking it when I was having my insomnia, and maybe I should have took 2 because I was only taking one of the little cups, right? They said only don't take too much. But yeah, maybe I should have took more.
It says 30 milliliters, take about 45.
Or take a Benadryl.
That's what I do. I take Benadryl, but I take Benadryl like as soon as I get done here. I'll go upstairs, and it's 9:30 right about my time. I'll go upstairs. I'll take at least a capful, or not a capful, but a thimble, or whatever their little measuring cup is of it, and then I'll do another half of that, and I'll still be up till 1:30 today, and then I get up at 5.
Dandelion,
makes me sleep.
You are not a fan. Stay up to 12 o'clock. If it came on at 12 o'clock, I'd watch it. So I don't usually go to bed about 12:31.
Yeah, if it came on at midnight, I heard the one on Friday came out on midnight, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
because I said it came out at 9 o'clock her time, so it would have been midnight my time. Yeah, I could
My
have stayed
son
up
said
and watched that fucking
on Friday
midnight.
it came out at 11.
Yeah, I could have stayed up and
my
fucking
time.
watched it that night. But
well, if it's
midnight
on,
tonight-
I wish it
my
would come on Friday.
or 12.
We come on Friday,
too.
and I watch it because then I can sleep in on Saturday.
and I do watch party for it. I would have no issues for it. But
so we have 90 minutes till it drops. Or less than
I
90
have
minutes.
3 polls I put up today.
Dandelion,
well, no, I don't think it's going to drop at 12. I think it's going
what's
back
a
to
sleeping
3 o'clock.
potion? What's sleeping potion on Dandelion Fluff?
Advil with sleeping potion works great.
It's not some kind of witch shit.
Do we want to know? I think the sleeping potion is something purple.
Some kind of alcohol or something.
No, it's something purple.
Hey, I discovered
and
something.
vibrates and
Yeah,
vibrates.
This is Dandelion. I get it.
I got you. I got Dandelion. Man, I stumbled on
So do
something.
I.
You know I'm not a drinker, but
Mhm.
I found something called mudslide. Oh my god!
Chocolate, I love it already.
Oh,
Good.
Mudslide's chocolate delicious. Yes.
I had 3 polls up.
Yeah,
First
let's
one.
do it before we close it up.
Do you believe that Moses Ingram's portrayal of Reva is deserving critique? 57% said yes. 42% said no. So that's kind of close there.
Mm-hmm.
The next one was I thought I'd ask some harder questions today. Should race, gender, or orientation play any part in the critique of an actor, TV show, or movie? 73% said no. 26% said yes.
Really?
That's more than I thought. I thought that was going to be a guaranteed 100% no, but
I know.
it wasn't. And then this one: should Twitter and YouTube hold people more accountable for their satire when using racist terms? 63% said yes, 36% said no. So that was close. That was a lot closer than I thought it would be too. But
okay.
that's the
Read
3
the second
questions we
question
had.
again.
The second question was
The race one. Critiquing.
Yep. Hold on. I said, should race, gender, or orientation play any part in the critique of an actor, TV show, or movie? Basically, any form of media. Should it play any part? So, if Keith Sweat's singing a country song, should you critique him because he's Keith Sweat and he's black and he's singing country? Or should you leave that out of it and critique what he's actually doing and how he does it? And 73% said no, it should play no part.
I got that one exception to the rule, and that's the Black Panther. If any white person play Black Panther, I'm gonna go critique the fuck out of it. Say his ass shouldn't have been in it. No.
Well, okay, I think that's a different category though, because I think more what I'm saying is that I mean, I don't see a point when that actually would ever come up, but I've heard of things where people have suggested stupid shit like that. So
you know what I mean? And I agree with Donnie. If they ever did that, that would be something you could critique as well.
Like, whoa, now come on now.
Right. And it also takes away from the actual character as well. You know what I mean? Like,
he's not White Wolf.
Right.
He's not White Wolf, his brother-in-law. He's Black Panther.
Yeah, exactly. So, but with that being said, guys, it was a great show, man. Do appreciate all you guys that came onto the panel, and I do appreciate everybody that came into the chat. So we're gonna go around and shout out our channels one last time. Eli, who? We'll start with you.
I am Eli Who. I have a science channel. What are you pointing at, Chris? Oh, I thought he was talking to me. Sorry. I have a science channel on YouTube called What's With the Universe, where I talk to anyone from basic astronomy to complex astrophysics. Black holes, nebulas, even tours of the solar system. Got a couple of parody videos on my channel as well. And if you try to go up last night around 10 p.m. Pacific to look at the meteor shower, and only saw 2 or 3 streaks, don't be mad at me. Blame the comment for that, okay? That's the Broken Out comment's fault, not mine.
Well, when you're talking about streaking, I'm getting scared.
I'm not Ray Stevens, okay? I'm not going to be in the streak.
Chris Knight, shout out your channel.
Real Review 3000 is the channel ADHD for YouTube. Of course, we got the 3 shows here during the week on Khaos Central. We got the Obi-Wan Roundtable going on right now, which is, last I checked, above 300 views. So our roundtables are where it's at, guys. We're getting more views than we have actual subscribers. So what we want is if you guys are watching that before, during, well, not before, but during or after we do those streams, smash the subscribe button, guys, and check out everybody else here. Check out Danny, check out Anzo, check out Elihu, anybody else you see on this channel. Check them out, because we're about community here. And when I say that, I'm not just saying it, guys. We are about saying what you want to say. Now, if you say something that somebody doesn't agree with, get ready to get some flack for it. Like I seem to get a lot about no 007 woman or whatever. I don't know. Anyways,
007's a title.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, Tom Brady. But just listen. As long as you bring a critique or an opinion that is well thought out and isn't hateful in the way it's delivered, that's what we're about here. Because not everybody has the same opinion. So great show, great topics. I had a great time. We might be getting into a little bit more of this tomorrow on the rule of 3. We've got at least 3, maybe 4 final 5s that have been figured out, which I can talk to you guys about that tomorrow.
Back. I can take my lead back.
After we're done, I got to talk to you guys because I know you guys wanted to talk to me about one thing, and we'll talk about that afterwards. But guys, check it out tomorrow night, 9 p.m. as usual, guys, Eastern Standard Time or Eastern Time. Check out the Rule of 3, and we're gonna have some fun tomorrow night.
Absolutely, Danny Graham.
What up? I'm Danny Graham, aka Comment Chat. You can find me here with these guys usually 3 to 4 times a week. We try to have a good time, talk about all different kind of stuff, some silly, some serious, some a combination of both. But we always try to bring different, intelligent perspectives on things. So that's what I really dig about hanging out with these guys. Like I said, we don't always agree, but we all, at the end of the day, we don't hold any grudges and be all mad and huffy puffy. It may appear like that sometimes. I can assure you, by the time I cut my camera off, take a shower, and get into bed, it is forgotten. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Chris's show tomorrow. I'm gonna say this, and I don't care. I like Star Wars. You can call it Disney Star Wars. I like some aspects of it better than a lot of other people, and that's fine. I'm just sometimes it get frustrating when you hear stuff like, "Oh my God, it's always fucking negative." Okay, but I'm gonna champion. I'm gonna be the champion of positive liking of Star Wars because I like it. So I can't wait till I might get up, set my clock for 5 o'clock this morning before I go to work and watch it. I just may do that because I'm invested in it. So with having said that, like I said, tomorrow night we'll be on Chris' show. I'm sure we're going to have some interesting stuff. And I can't wait to talk about this Sunday, the next episode. So thanks for the invite again, Nzo. I definitely enjoyed it, bro.
Absolutely. And I'll say this too real quick. Hold on, let me check this. Okay. And I'll say this real quick. If you like it, you like it. I don't hate it. I will have things in Star Wars that I don't like, but I will always be there first day when a fucking Star Wars movie comes out. When the TV shows come on, I will be there watching it, regardless of me sitting here saying, "Oh man, Star Wars, I didn't like this. I didn't like this." I don't care if I didn't like the previous.
Even Bad Batch season 2, Onzo?
I watch it. Absolutely.
Okay.
Shit.
Absolutely. I didn't thought you watch it all.
Damn it.
I watched the whole series, but like some episodes I was just on my phone or doing other things, wasn't really feeling it. But the last couple episodes I watched, will probably be the same thing with that one. But I'll say this: the trailer you sent me for the next Obi-Wan looks fire. And I said, I hope it's good. That trailer looked fire.
Yeah.
And with that being said, yeah, go ahead.
I said, we see Vader like they showed it. I'm ready to see that, buddy.
Oh, yeah, me too. It looks fire. And like Eli said, it makes sense that he's coming out of the back to tank, so they show them putting him together and all that stuff. I think and I hope that is going to fucking be fire. But with that being said, too, I just want to say, listen, man, I respect all you guys in the chat that come out and watch us every week, but I have nothing but respect for the 4 men on this panel here right now. Danny Graham, Chris Knight, Eli, you come chill out with us every week. But Danny and Chris, you guys will always have a special place in my heart because I wouldn't be doing this shit if it wasn't for you guys. So I have nothing but respect for you guys, man. And that's a fact.
Good, bro.
100%. That being said, see you guys. Don't forget, tomorrow night, Chris's show, and then the OOC. Peace.
Khaos Central forever.
Motherfucker! I clicked the wrong. I clicked
Boomer!
the wrong intro like
Boomer!
Boomer! First, you don't go live. You can go live. Now you do this.
Boomer.
Bro,
Hit that button, dude.
I clicked the one I have for my any other show. I clicked that one. Then I said, "Oh, wrong one." Then I went and clicked the intro to the fucking show instead of the outro. Okay, now I got it right, guys. It's the outro to the show. Peace, love, and hair.
Rather beautiful being footage.
See you on the next one.
I am inevitable. All right, the Khaos List. Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. All right, Nzo, here we go. Take N and Z, then throw in a O. Nzo's the name, and this is the show. It don't matter what the haters say, cause everybody knows at the end of the day, the Khaos List comes on Tuesday nights. Describe it in word, dynamite. He brings fire to all the masses. He rocks a hoodie, a snapback, and a pair of glasses. Khaos is the second show of the week. Questions so fire that they make you speak about issues that are universal. We talk about shit that's controversial. Sit back, chill, enjoy the show. His crew is ready. And here's Nzo. Peace. Woo! Tuesday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Khaos List. Do not miss this. I'm gonna say that one more time. Do not miss this. Peace. Is there any stuff?
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist.